Hello guys, welcome back to our winter special. It's been a few days that we had our last episode, but it's basically because I've spent some time in university again. But anyways, the hype train can't stop for now. You see, there she is again, and we're so happy to be back with the next episode. And we can promise that the following episode won't be taking too long as last time. So yeah, here we are again, and let's say hello to the lady designer.
Hello guys, welcome back.
There she is. And now we are in the episode where she has been looking so much forward to.
Yes, I am so curious to see how you made this. Like, people don't even know what you are making right now, so you should tell them.
Yeah, basically what I did is like I tried to build some elves in the game. So I thought like really in the factory, and we need to put somebody down into the mines where they can gather stuff for our factory. And yeah, I came up with this idea, and I wanted to build them as small as possible and try around with all the new Christmas pieces, because back then when I built this stuff, it's a few days already gone. It's like basically 2 weeks or 4 weeks, or I don't know. It's way back when I built this, and I wanted to mess around with the new pieces, which aren't that new. And
oh, but it looks so awesome, really. I love them.
I'm so happy that it just worked out pretty well. But the thing was, you will see in the video, guys, it was so much trial and error this time. It really was like, yeah, okay, this piece is good, but this piece is even better. And wait, this is even better. So what should I do? And the other strange thing is, and that's maybe one of the first times I have to do some criticism on the Frontier guys, you know, because I figured that some pieces, well, they should go together, but in the way they have different sizes so that you can't put them together. Like, for example, like all the stuff for the snowman and so on, you don't have really another shape which fits into this size. It's really just down to the snowman. And it would have been a little bit nicer if it would at least be like on the size of all these animatronic guys, or maybe on a different size where you can mess around with simple shapes or so. But it really doesn't fit, so I had to mess around a little bit until I got to a solution which I was happy with.
But you did such a great job. But I feel you, because when we got these new pieces, I tried to make some kind of Disney figures just to test those art pieces out, but they were just too big. And for the realism, I just didn't. Yeah, well, I just stopped working with it because I was like, yeah, well, I just can't do it. Yeah, I can't do it, but then it will be like massive and huge, and I didn't like that, so I stopped working with it. Like in 3 hours, I was like, yeah, well, it's not gonna work. But when I look at your elves, I'm like so freaking excited, but I just don't know what to do myself. But they are so awesome. You did such a great job on it, and they are really smaller than I expected them to be.
Yeah.
So they are so cool.
Yeah, they to be completely honest, they are not as small as I wanted them to be. Like, really, if you look now, you've seen it right now. I put these bow guy on the which is not bow, like bow with the bow. What? But yeah, I put the guy down just to see the proportions and the size of it. And as I said, I was working with the smallest pieces from the simple art shapes, but they don't work together with like this Christmas hat, and somehow they are slightly too big in terms of proportions. But I think if we put it down for the right, they do seem to be a little bit smaller. And I mean, in the real world, you always see like the little people or so, they are always a little bit bigger than they would be in the real world, because you have to see them from a little bit far away and when you're riding. So I think the size does fit into our theme, but I'm generally not too happy with the size, because it could have been a little bit smaller. But anyway, Pharos showed us all that we could go so much smaller.
Yeah, those miniature cities, right? Village. Yeah. It's so good.
He sent me beforehand, and he was like showing off, like, yeah, look what I've made, and how do you like it? And because he knew that I was doing something else, something very similar in my London park. And when I was doing the stuff for my London park, I thought, oh yeah, man, you got so small. That's amazing. And then he sent me over his little village, and I put it down next to my London one, which actually I did in my London Let's Play as well, again, to show people how much smaller he's got. That's so, it's like,
Was it
really? I was
really?
looking at it and I was like, no, it's not possible. We don't have so small pieces. And he just uses like really the top of pieces to build this, and really I was so blown away by it. Yeah.
Well, that's so awesome. Like I don't think I have the patience to make such a small item. Like I have the patience to make a building in like 5-6 hours, but to make just one small item and put in hours of building it, I don't have the patience for that, I guess. There's a limit of my patience. And I'm so jealous that you could make this. It's so cool.
Yeah, and
really, like how you did those eyes. I would never thought about that.
Yeah, and as you might see right
So
now, how
cool.
much messing around it was, and I really like. Now I'm working on the ears, and you will really see that I took those, like, what are they actually, like Christmas
Ice
icing
thingy.
things, whatever. Yeah, and
I got you.
and I could put them on, like, it's really to give it a little bit of deepness, so that they really seem to have like different layers, so make it a little bit more
Yeah.
3D looking, which was really working pretty well, because
So cool.
in fact
yeah.
they don't have any 3D, those icings. They are just like a flat texture. But
True, but
yeah,
they
they
look
pretty good.
like
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. Oh, it's so cool.
Right now, I don't know if you got this, guys, but I was trying and messing around with it, and I don't know if it's known all over the world, but at least in Europe, it's pretty common. The guy really looked like the Sandman.
The
You know the
Sandman.
Sandman, like for
I'm not
the
sure.
kids.
Yeah. I know, but I only know the Sandman from the Santa Claus. I like the image I have in
Yeah.
my mind is from the movie The Santa Claus. I have no idea how he normally looks.
Right,
so-
but it was really like.
Does he look the same? I don't know.
No, it was really like when I was building it, I figured, oh, it looks like, and I put like some bigger icing to his chin, so just to see, and I was like, okay, stop it. It's
Stop it now.
So now we are heading into
Look at him.
and try to do a little bit of variations, which was really like
So
after
awesome.
I finished the guy, it was really easy to do some variations because I could grab all this stuff, and then I originally wanted to do his feet, like as you can see here, like with these shoes where you have like the really sharp thing on top of it, but then I figured like when I want to have him walking down the road, it doesn't work. So
But still, I love it.
it was so much fun,
I'm
and I
like
wanted to.
looking with a big smile to this video, like, what? No way, you did it! It's so cool. You really should use this as a screenshot.
Yeah, I think I will.
Those
Yeah, I
elves,
will.
Like, seriously, you should do
Yeah.
that because people were like, oh, what the hell is
Yeah,
that?
I really loved.
Yeah.
I love particularly this guy. This is my favorite guy, which I'm building right now.
Me, same. Yeah. I was looking at him and in the park itself, and I was like, oh, he's so cute with the little
Yeah.
thing on his head with those lights. It's so awesome. Really.
And I'm. By the way, just a side note, guys. It's maybe also a funny side note to give you a little bit of a glimpse how we work together. And this is not just speaking for both of us, but also with all the other guys doing Planet Coaster stuff. When we started this kind of collaboration, we were heading for like New Year's Eve. And we were like, after the first episode, with all of our ideas, maybe we should call it like winter special to just save ourselves a little bit of time. And you know, like we are in the 3rd week of January right now. And fortunately, winter is considered to be until the middle of March, so we are good to go.
Yeah, so we have time. We have a lot of time. And it is still a little bit of Christmas-ish, but not too much.
Yeah, that's right. It's not too much. Yeah,
So-
that's also good.
It at least for me, it doesn't annoy me
No,
or
me
anything
neither,
like
no.
that. Oh, look at the guy.
Yeah, and then I figured I have to do the mouse somehow differently, and differently is that a word? Actually, yeah. In a different
Oh,
way.
yeah,
I have
it
to do it
doesn't
in a
matter.
different way.
People
There you go. Now they get a really nice smile.
Yeah.
But it felt really like putting something in their mouth.
Really nailed it on these elves.
Yeah, and basically now that was so like the biggest part of this episode was like building those little guys, and we maybe get some more of them in later on. But anyway, now I'm going just to build a little bit of a mining area where the whole ride is actually going to be starting. And also I wanted to bring in some triggered events, which you will see in the meantime, because I will have to test the track ride.
And you also did put in some very nice music. Is it in-game music? Because I couldn't select it in the part.
Yeah, it is in-game music. Because I didn't figure yet how to put in my own music, and now I know. But back at this time, it was really in the middle of the night. I was building. I was like,
but the music fits
it's
so
nice, right?
well. Yeah, but people will see it later on when we do the ride movie.
Yeah, I think as well. Yeah.
So, but really, I was like looking in the park, and I was like, that sound, that music, where is it from?
I mean, like it's
so nice.
I was like, first of all, I wanted to get in my own music, but then I was like, maybe copyrighted stuff. Let's see what they have in the game.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, that's nice. And so
it's really,
I've also
really
some nice ideas about the sounds which we can do. But I won't talk about this because this will be kept a secret until the final video, I think.
Absolutely.
Because you can play so much around with these triggers. Damn.
But really, looking at this video is so relaxing and so inspiring me.
Well, it's basically
like,
relaxing
really,
is a good
so
word
good.
about generally all these Planet Coaster or speed builds in general. I really love and enjoy watching them, and sometimes I just, as I said in the last one, we all really appreciate to just listen to it as well, and then see the final result and stuff. And yeah, it's a cool thing basically. Now you can see I'm just putting in some triggers, just generally spamming around a little bit.
The little present, that's so cute. I didn't spot it before. The present in the mine train. That's so cool. Oh wow. Really, Rudy, you really nailed it with this video. That those elves are so damn cute. Like, I love your station. I already told you 1,000 times, but these elves, I'm so happy I'm doing this collaboration.
Yeah, me too. I'm so much enjoying it. And unfortunately, we are already at the end of this video. I will put in some screenshots so that we can, as always, randomly say goodbye to you. We always exceed the limit, and we're so happy because that means that we can talk about everything and have fun with it. That's so fun.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I'm loving this collaboration. I really hope we can do something else after this one.
We will. I'm pretty sure we will.
Yeah. I think so too.
That's so great. Yeah, I mean, like, it's so much fun, and also in this new year, and with by the way, I have to do this right now. I have to say congrats to your 10K in this video. I've done it.
Oh, thank you.
I've done it, but it's so guys, I have to do it right now. You know, she's so much hyped all the time, and she's doing it so much for passion, and it's so well deserved. And you know, like, sometimes you're watching around and people go like, I've got 10K and it's fine for me, and I'm hitting 20K in just a few weeks, and you know, like, I'm just exaggerating a little bit, but you are so hyped and so it's so you, and I'm one of the lucky people to have met you in real life, and I can really confirm that you are like this. And you've been like this once you had like 200 subs. How many did you have at Gamescom? I don't know.
I think I was with like 30 subs. I can't remember so well that I was like, what was it? 34 subs. It's like, oh wow, I have 34 subs, and I was so happy about it.
Like, I know, I've got 4 new subs today. Woohoo! And it's like you've been, you are the same as you have been months ago.
Thank you. But we must not forget that you also hit 4K, and that you soon will have 10K as well. I'm sure of that. Like we're gonna grow so much this year.
I hope.
I'm sure of that.
And just to make this last point, because we now actually, it doesn't matter. We are again going way too far, but I'm so happy because I pointed it out also in my vlog. it's not about having some numbers, you know. It's just about having more people to discuss and talk about, where I'm sure that they share the same passion, and that's about it. That's also the thing which I love about my university. I mean, people call me stupid because I tell them I do a study next to my normal job and I'm enjoying it, and they are like, how can you just enjoy this? And I'm together there with people who are so much nerdy in terms of digitalization, and we can like we go in a bar in the evening and we spend like 5 to 6 hours talking about the most ridiculous technology stuff and thing, and which things are going to be changed in our society and stuff like this. And this is so much fun, and you can't do this with like all of your friends. I mean, friends are important, but you can't, because they don't have all the same interests, and that's important. But you know, and this is so much fun. This is also maybe
we have exactly the same with Planet Coaster. With all the people that we have around us, and all our followers, subscribers, viewers, like we all have the same passion. We love Planet Coaster, and that is, it's so much fun to talk about that, and to spread the love. That sounds stupid, but you know what I mean. It's so amazing.
It is.
This community is amazing, really.
Great. It's so great. It's greater than great.
Yeah, greater than great.
So that's maybe the best ending we can find, because you are guys.
Yeah, I guess
you are great. The community is great, and
Absolutely.
so I think have a really nice day, and looking forward to the next video on your channel.
Yay! Have a great day, guys. Bye bye.